Hi everyone, it's Director Jerry here again. Today I'm going to show you how to use Libby, which is our service for accessing ebooks and audiobooks. So what you would do is you go to our homepage, hackettstownlibrary.org, which is what you're currently seeing, and you would go to collections, and it says ebooks and e-audio. You would click that. Now, Libby, as I said, is the application that we use to access these titles. You click right here, or you could download the app on your phone or your e-reader. But today I'm going to show you how to do it from a web browser. And this is the first question. Do you have a library card? We do. We're going to search for our library. And then we could just type in the zip code, or we could start typing Hackettstown, but let's try it by zip code, 07840. And it's right here, Hackettstown Free Public Library. Because we are a part of the Maine Library Alliance, it says Maine at the top. Click here. And then you would say, I want to sign in with my card. And then you type your card number in. Oops. Helps if you type it correctly. And then your PIN. And then you're signed in. And you can either name your card or you could just say next. Now, if you have a Kindle at home, you could say that you want to read directly onto your Kindle. So basically what would happen is anytime you take something out, it would be sent automatically to your Kindle. But I don't have one, so I'm going to say skip. All right, and here we are. These are all of the options available to you. We have things listed in different lists for you. We also have just added titles that people in the consortium have purchased for you guys to read. There's other things like great reads, no waiting, meaning that they're available for checkout right now. There's Black History titles, and so on and so on. Let's say you want to check something out. Let's say you want to check out Natural History by Carlos Fonseca. Put that, and it'll give you a breakdown of the book. And as long as there's a little thing right here that has a plus sign on it, means that it's not currently checked out. It means you can borrow it right now. So let's say I want to borrow this right now. Click on that. Yep, that's my copy. I'm gonna borrow it for 14 days. Borrow. All right, and now I can open it. I can keep browsing, or I can go to what I currently have checked out, which is my shelf. So let's go to open the book. I want to use the app that we're currently using. Otherwise, I could click Kindle right there. And there you go. This is the book. And as you tap to the right, it'll move you forward in pages. Oops, I clicked on a link there. Did not want to do that. Out of that. We keep going, keep going, keep going. And then here the book starts. And from here, you can do a couple different things. You can change the size, the brightness. There's a bunch of different options on here, which is great if you have sight issues, or maybe you just prefer to read a book with larger print. And then let's say you're done reading for the day, you'd hit back, and it'll save it for you. Exactly where you were reading. Now, if I want to return it early, let's say I finished it, I go to Manage Loan, and I could say, I want to return it early. Return early, return. And now it's back. So somebody else can read that book now. So you go back to your shelf. Anytime that you want to search for something to read, you can click down here on this little icon that looks like a magnifying glass, and this will bring up a search, which you can type in here. This right here is basically everything that the Maine libraries make available to you. So this will be back to where we were looking earlier. And you click back. There's everything here. Once again, that we've got available for you. And up here are different ways for you to limit your search, which are filters. So you could say, you know what, I really like fantasy, but I only want audiobooks. And I don't want to wait for them, so I'm going to say they're available now. Okay. You can also reset the filters to go back. I want to read a romance, books. I want what's available now. Okay, and then at that point, I can go up here and click the show however many titles are available. I click that, and this is the search that it limited to. And since I clicked available now, all of these are available to borrow immediately. So now let's say we go back. You can get rid of these filters by just closing this. Remove the filter. I want to remove the filter. I want to remove the filter. And that's now everything basically. So if I click back to main, these are once again all the lists that are curated. So let's say that I want to take a look at what was just added. So I click on that. Now, a lot of these, you'll see this little thing that looks like a clock instead of a plus sign. That means that there's a wait list. It means that other people have already put requests on them by clicking place hold, which you can also do. But if you hover over these, it'll tell you roughly how long you'd probably wait. So it says this has a wait list, and the approximate wait is 26 weeks, which is a long time. This one is several months, 8 weeks. So you could see, typically the new titles that come out, people are already waiting for them. So they'll put a hold on them immediately. So as you could tell, a lot of the new stuff already has somebody taking them out. You can go here, go to available now, and then click on the show titles. And that'll show you what's available now for you to take out that's in just added. So you don't necessarily have to wait. There's a lot on here. Once again, you can remove that filter. And now we have things that people you have to wait for to read. So, I mean, that's Libby in a nutshell. There's some other things down here. This is your shelf, which will show you things that you borrowed. This was something I recently borrowed, which you saw earlier. This right here is your timeline of loans. You can see this once again is the main page where it'll show you everything that main offers. Down here is basically your account. So you could change your settings, add a different library card, etc. And from here, you can just search. So let's say we want to search for a random book. Let's say, go Set a Watchman. And you could just start typing and it'll give you suggestions. Just click on that. And you can see that we have it available right away in a bunch of different formats. Here it's available as audio. It's also the book, and it's the book in Spanish. So audio works the same way. You can even play or read a sample of the book if you want to see. So let's say we want to play a sample. Click that. And it'll open up, and then you can hit the play button. It's pretty great. So you can see if you like the narrator on the audiobook. For here, you can read the samples as I said earlier. So same situation. You could hit the back button up top to go back to your search. And that's about it. So if you have any questions, you can always give us a ring. 908-852-4936, and we'll be glad to help you out. But I hope this was helpful. Have a good day.